All right, enough is enough. Let's go. Let me fix my camera here. Feels like it's been forever. I was editing my first real episode of the White Sox franchise for YouTube and got everything done and got it uploaded onto YouTube, was waiting for it to process, and I started feeling like shit. So I ended up catching my wife's cold, and it's a nasty head cold, man. It's annoying. I've had worse, but the cough is just maddening. Won't go away. Keeps you up at night. Can't sleep for shit. So anyway, we're finally going to jump back in here, play some baseball with Utah. And as soon as I get done with this stream, I'm going to go work on the next episode of the White Sox and get that done and get that out there as well. So I'll probably throw this stream out there live tonight, and then we can put the White Sox one out there maybe Saturday night or Sunday. Depends on how long it takes me to edit. I've got about half the video already shot. I need to do voiceover. So anyway, hands are dry as shit. Welcome in, guys. Let's get this next season 3 of Utah going. Just a quick reminder here. We are 21-11. A 1-game lead on the Astros. Our division's playing better this year. If you don't remember, and I don't know how you couldn't, we won the World Series last year. First year in Utah. Amazing. And Brent Rooker is continuing to do his kind of thing. Last year hit 41 home runs, drove in 106 runs. Got a Silver Slugger and All-Star. He's trying to get an MVP this year, hitting 352. Rosario's doing not so bad. This is his last year of his contract. He'll get replaced. Lawrence Butler had an episode as well. He's hitting 357 with 8 home runs himself. Adames is doing well. Pete Crow is improving. Langoliers is hitting nukes. Soderstrom's a little off from last year. Mayo's off from last year. Kelnick is off. Adele stepped up in his place. So, pitching wise, Garcia only won an ERA under 3. We got to get these 3 going. Bobby Miller is going to play better when we use him, and he won't do quite as well in the sim, so we'll have to adjust for that. Drew Rasmussen's a stud. I was doing a Tampa Bay franchise off camera, and if you do Tampa Bay, just sign Rasmussen to an extension and trade Fairbanks and make Rasmussen your closer, because he's ridiculous. He is our backup closer behind Mason Miller. So Miller gets hurt, we got a closer with Rasmussen and Alvarado, but more so Rasmussen. We absolutely needed a starting pitcher. We could just bump his stamina up to like 69 and then make him a starter again. So anyway, I can't show you the scouting because we're not done with the week. I think from now on, we're going to end the episode, or at least I'm going to make a save file that ends on our Saturday games, so I can go back in between episodes and look at these draft picks, prospects. So like today, I probably will skip. I won't play the 31st. We'll just end it after the 30th. And that way I can go in and get a better list going, because we have the month of June and then we have the draft. So I need to start compiling a list, and I can't do it when it's locked. So I do have a save from the beginning of the season before we scouted anybody, so I have access to the original ratings, but that doesn't really help me once we scout them. So I can at least see their names and get a ballpark idea on a few guys, but they need to change that. They really need to make it so that you can actually look at the guys you've already scouted in the middle of the week. It's quite annoying. So, all right, we just got done sweeping the Mets, and the Angels lost 2 out of 3 to the Cardinals. So now we have Cleveland. They're 17-15. And then we get a big 4-game series at Houston. They're 1 game behind us. Then we got the Giants, got the Twins. What's up, Tight Spot? How you doing, man? Texas is doing good. Miami sucks. Detroit's not good. Padres suck. Washington is okay. So here's what we're going to do. I've changed this up a little bit. I've been doing this off camera, and I was initially against the idea, but I've come around to it. Today, it's my first day back, I'm not 100%. I'm going to play one game, full game, and then we are going to hit a bunch of these custom game entries. So I have it set to the 8th and 9th inning. And then player highlights. So the 8th and 9th inning. So guys throwing no hitters, continuing hit streaks, pitching shutouts, that good stuff. So that'll take away some of the player moments, the player locks. It'll take away some of the player locks. We can still do player lock, but this will get us into other situations, and we can either just sit and watch, or we can jump in and actually play. So throw a little variety in. I'm going to add this particular thing right here to the White Sox one, and we'll jump in and watch some of this stuff. And that'll let me just hit record, watch them, give play-by-play, and save. And I can edit out ones that weren't very exciting and leave in ones that were, and go from there. But we'll mix it up just a little bit here. So, all right, let's get a sim in here with Freed against Gavin Williams. I've already played some games today. I'm continuing my Cardinals franchise off camera just for my own sake. We just swept the Mets in the NLCS, and now we're going to play I think we're playing the Astros in the World Series. And this is our 3rd World Series in a row. No, our 4th World Series in a row. This would be a three-peat if we win. So, and Trout's getting near the end. He's already hit his 600 home runs. He needs another season to get to his 3,000 hits. So I'll bring him back for another year. Once he gets his 3,000 hits, then I'll probably call it a day on that one too. So enough about the other shit. You're not here to talk about that. Let's get in here. FG, how you doing? There's not a whole lot of people in here, but I'm going to shout out both you guys. And, well, shit. That's not what I was trying to do. There we go. How are you doing today? I saw your posts about college football over on Twitter. Refused to call it X. Yeah, game is ass. I have one guy over on YouTube that keeps asking when I'm going to play college football and put it up on YouTube, and I'm like, not going to do it, man. I'm not going to do it. You're going to have to wait until college football 26. And even then, I'm going to wait to see how it plays, because I don't trust those motherfuckers anymore. So that game is less than mid. College football is a broke-ass game. People can play it to just enjoy it because it's college football, but it's a broke-ass game. Told you guys. I warned you guys last summer that the gameplay was the most important. I fucking hate the gameplay. You can't throw the ball down the field. It gets picked. All I can do is throw drags and jet sweeps and curls, and it's boring, and the recruiting is repetitive and boring, and the fact that you can't change schools is boring. It's a boring fucking game. So let's get this. Yeah, he's a AA guy. That's fine. Here we go. We jumped in here. We are down 1-0. We have 2 on and 1 out. So let's jump in and we'll play this. Yeah, the whole game sucks. They had all those years to work on it, and it sucked. Yeah, the volume's up. Yeah, it is. Okay. Make sure gameplay volume's up.
Hey. 0-1.
Oh, ripped. All right, Kobe. Oh, FG, I am doing a... What do I mean? No, not at all. I'm doing a Rockies draft only, and the second year. So what you do the first year is you just sim with the regular roster, and you make your big trade. Like I traded Brenton Doyle off and got who the hell did I get? I'm drawing a blank on who I got. So then in the offseason, you cut your whole 40-man roster, and then you replace those guys with 26 players from the Rule 5 draft and some undrafted free agents and your own draft picks, right? And that second season with Colorado, we went 30 and 132. We won 30 games. We basically won 5 games a month. 132 losses. Let me see if I think I took a screenshot of it. I thought I did. Thought I took a screenshot. Apparently not. Never mind. All right, Nestor Cortez, Nasty Nestor, just got traded to the Brewers for Devin Williams. And now we have one on and nobody out. All right, we'll jump in. Some of these I'm not going to play. We'll just sim it. I'm not going to do this for every damn game, but wind is blowing out. So if I can get this ball up, we'll get the lead. Especially as hard as Cade Smith throws. I don't think that's got enough juice. Nope. Yeah, people that shill for the EA games really should not make stupid comments on social media. Don't insult our intelligence. Oh, and Pink Crow got it!
Adios, Pelota!
That's what we like to see. That was a bomb. .454. That was not a small home run. That's not at Utah or Coors. That was at Cleveland. That was a nuke. 116 miles an hour. Look at this fucking bomb. I hit one in St. Louis that was .456. I hit it over the seats behind the left field bullpen. It's the longest home run I've ever hit in St. Louis. Let me see if we can see that replay. Petey Crow is right. Look at this nuke. Let's turn so I can see it. Yeah, it's about 8 rows from the top of the bleachers. Actually, I want to get a picture. I've been taking pictures of these ballparks, especially the plazas out in the outfield, because it helps me make ballparks. So I need a picture of this so I can help myself build some new shit. All right, sorry for being indulgent there. Give me a minute. All right. Hunter Gaddis comes in after Cade Smith got shoved on. Oh, FG, I've been sick with this head cold since last Saturday. Luckily, I just finished editing and rendering and uploading my White Sox, my first gameplay video for the White Sox draft only. And I was done with everything, and I was waiting for it to finish uploading to YouTube, and I was like, I don't feel so good. And I've been sick all in the head and drainage and nasty fucking cough that keeps me up all night. Reminds me of well, we don't need to put Sandlin in. Reminds me when I had COVID. cough was worse than anything else back in COVID. Cedric Mullins playing on the Indians. Ah, come on. I've been pitching with Mason with the Cardinals. I should know his motion and timing. All right, change up city. Not getting that one. All right. See if I can get him to chase the slider. Didn't throw it where I needed to. Why is Pete Crow playing right field? What the actual fuck? Hold on. Hold on. Oh, and hey guys, I got a new chair too, making me sit higher up, which is a little uncomfortable. Feels like I'm on a platform. It's got much better cushion in the seating, so it doesn't feel like I'm sitting on the mechanism that makes it go up and down. All right, time for a visit. Defensive position, double play depth. I guess we're going to get two. We'll give up the lead to get 2 outs. Let's see if we can pop them up. Or strike them out. God damn it! Throw me the fucking ball. All right, Mason doesn't have it. And that's ball game. He fucking comes in, walks 3 guys, gives up a hit, and we lose. Unbelievable. All right, next time we'll just sim after that. I'll get my 2-run homer and let the computer get the win. Jesus fucking Christ. Two hits, 2 walks. That was not a good game. Do all that work with Pete Crow and then shit the bed on the mound. All right, now let's go look at the scouting. So, we said before that we were going to scout with both of our scouts because they're both good at hitting and pitching. So we're going to double up on our scouting so that we can be done with the central and the international regions in 6 weeks. And that gives us 8 weeks to scout hitters. Okay. So we've got 2 scouts hitting these 29 starting pitching prospects. So we got this week and next, and we'll be done with the entire international and central regions. Okay. This guy's nothing special. All right. So we'll leave him on outfield scouting. Leave these guys alone. You can see where this guy is west. No, he's east. But we're going to get a bunch of guys scouted way out. Doesn't look like they're all going to be at the top. Not in ours. But we can double back on those guys. So that was our plan. We're doing something different. We're experimenting. Yeah. Let's look at the hitters again. There's no catchers with a shit. He's late in the draft. We picked 30th, so we're not getting anybody that's down there. None of those guys. We'll have to look at Todd Fuchs, Miguel Garcia, Tanaka, Simon. These guys are not being high potential guys, but whatever. McMullen, Villarreal. Can look at Mackenzie Lynch. He's got AB potential. Maybe Teddy Crook. Hopefully comes in the higher end. Same thing with Ken Hughes, Columbus Hood. So, all right. We lost those 2 games, and now we're a game behind the Astros, and we got a 4-game series coming up. All right, we're going to play a full game against the Astros. Jimmy. Did it? I must have tapped it accidentally. Thank you. There we go. Yeah, I think I tapped the tequila bottle under my desk, and it's right up against the cord. Thanks. Didn't miss much. As I was saying, we're having 2 scouts hammer this central region. We already did this the first 3 weeks with international, so any individual pitchers left over, we'll come back and get them later, but we're trying to discover more hitters first so these guys can scout them up. Because we could do the same thing. We could double up on those guys, and they'll be done in a week. An 18-year-old would be done in 1 week. So, all right. Bobby's going to suck in the sim. I don't want to play this game. I want to start one of these games against the Astros. Probably leaning towards this Luis Garcia start. So, Alvarado, no. We're just going to sim to the end, and we win 5-4. Not making that mistake again. All right. Burns has a shutout going. Bottom of 8. All right, let's see if we can get the shutout. Not yet, Jimmy. It's too early. We'll once I get those 2 regions scouted, then we'll go in and look hard at the pitchers. But we're not finding any hitters right now. So, but it's also been a week since I looked at this. And I'm getting a bunch of draft classes mixed up in my head because I got the White Sox one. I've got the ones that I play off camera. You should see the Rockies team I've built. I think we have 11 starting pitchers that are in the 80s. And they're all like early to mid 20s. It's ridiculous. We have drafted closers. I think we've drafted 4 closers in the last 2 drafts. So we have 3 stud closers and another one that doesn't have high clutch that we just moved to relief. We still haven't been able to find a second baseman or a shortstop at all. I had to move Charlie Condon to third. We've got 4 stud outfielders, just ridiculous outfielders. Oh, I know who we traded for. We traded and got Ethan Salas, not to match what Fiend did, but he's clearly the best catcher, youngest catcher sitting out there, and I'm like, I'm never going to find one in the draft. So, God damn, that was a rope over my fucking head. I think our cameras are off. In play. This should be broadcast. This should be high. I don't know how my settings got changed for the camera. Give me the ball. I almost took my head off. Yeah, I can show you that team here in a minute when we get done playing this month. I can show you guys my Labatt's Park Labatt for Montreal if I ever decide to move the Nationals back to Montreal. Jesus Christ, everything. Finding a hole. This guy. There we go. Hey, over on my Discord, I put a link to another guy on YouTube that does rebuilds, and he does long rebuilds. Like, his videos are 2.5 to 3 hours long, and he will go way into the future with these guys. He'll play it up to a certain point, and then he'll sim seasons and jump in and show trades or show this or show that, and he'll give you the career stuff. And you have to watch his Mariners one and see what happens to Julio Rodriguez. Oh my God. He got Julio Rodriguez to play until he was 55. He played until he was 55. He had 1,000 home runs. He had like 5,000 hits. It was absolutely ridiculous. You have to go watch it. So what he did was he just played him at DH. So his defense doesn't matter. And he would train his contact and his power. Back and forth, contact and power, contact and power. And he would keep his hitting stats so high that he could play in the lineup. He would have to force the computer manager, when he turned over to the computer, you have to force the hand and make him play. But the dude was hitting 30 home runs in his 50s. It was crazy. So, all right. So we got that dub, and now we're back in first place. And so let me save, because we haven't done that, in case I fuck up something. Let me check my settings again. Nope. Nope. Presentation. Hybrid. Camera, pitch center. Eye. Hitting. Strike zone 2. Broadcast. There we go. All right, there we go. Let's go play this full game. And we'll also jump down into the minor leagues and go look at Nick Kurtz and Fiore. What uniforms are going to wear those? Okay, fine. Open Sky. Here we go. Over on my Discord, let me see. It's on the MLB The Show page. His YouTube channel is called The Big Irrelevant. The link to the playlist for all of his rebuilds is there on my Discord. So. All right, first full game, and it feels like forever with these guys. I kind of forgot all the guys I have. Jimmy, I've been playing with my Cardinals. I continued. I won back-to-back World Series, and I'm in my 4th consecutive World Series, trying to win 3 in a row. We got to play the Astros this time. We swept the Mets in 4. I lost Brendan Donovan to free agency. I just traded away Newt Barr. I traded Newt Barr and Manoah and got Kyle Harrison out of the Giants at the trade deadline. Henry Davis has just been ridiculous in the playoffs. And I also traded for a guy that's playing DH. He's a left-handed bat. Got him from Toronto. He was taken in one of the first seasons in the draft by the Blue Jays. Francis Pratt is his name, and he's already got 4 home runs in the first 2 rounds. Trout just passed 600 home runs and should be able to get him to 3,000 hits next year if he doesn't get hurt. Ah, smoked that, but he's going to catch it. Sorry about the sniffles. I'm almost over it. That's why you haven't seen me in a week. I have wanted to stream every day this week, but couldn't, so. I had 2 days. The wife was not around, Monday and Tuesday. She was working. So I could have streamed both days or did videos, editing, and just felt like garbage. Yeah, it's going to be a single. Our camera's a little different here, so we'll leave it on there and see how it goes. Come on, Larry. He's been hot as hell lately. Oh, under it. Is it going to drop? Yes, it is. A little flare. I'll take that. A little 2-out rally. All right, Willie. And since the Giants signed Willie Adames, we are not going to do the Giants next year. Because they're also talking to Corbin Burns. So I don't want this to be a rehash of this particular franchise, those 2 guys. So I decided, nice pitch. We're going to do Tampa Bay next year. We're going to put them in the ballpark that I made. So I will play them, and we will play in that park because it is a fun park to hit in. And made such a cool park, might as well use it, right? So probably next year in 25, when that game comes out, I will play the first year in Tropicana, if that's the stadium that they have for them in the game. There we go. Got 2 straight outs, then we get 2 singles and a walk. If they have them playing somewhere other than Tropicana in the game next year, then we'll just jump to my new stadium right away in the first year. Yeah, if they still have them in Tropicana, we'll play there for a year. But if not, we'll just... Oh, that was a hung pitch. Hung that slurve. That was the one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Get down, get down, get down. He's out. Oh, Jimmy FG, I was messing around earlier today. I started an Astros franchise and I turned off budgets. And then I traded all of their players away except the ones that were making stupid money. So I kept Verlander and I kept Altuve, I kept Presley. I kept those guys. I traded away Tucker. I traded away Yordan Alvarez. I traded away all those guys. But what I traded them away for was Judge's $40 million. My entire pitching staff had $20 million. Our starters were over $20 million each. I had Hader in the pen. I had like 4 other relievers that were making over $10 million. I traded for Rendon's contract. I traded for Machado's contract. I traded for Wilson Contreras' contract. I just traded and got all the big ass contracts. Traded for Chris Bryant's contract. And tried to win with a team. The team's salary was $524 million. And we won 84 games. Judge won MVP. And we won 84 games. It was crazy. I did it in like the space of an hour. Oh, if he could have hit this one last time, it would have been a grand slam, dude. Fuck. Cost us 3 runs. I'm actually kind of liking this camera right now. Get the different look of the ballparks. It's not always straight from behind the batter's box during the game. All right, Tyler, you were a machine last year in the playoffs, so we got to get you going again, buddy. And he's going to beat that out. Yes, he is. There we go. All right, Sugar Shay, Mr. Power Man. I tried to hold up. Yep, thank you. Yeah, $524 million was that roster. And they were all over 30. It was hard to trade for some of these guys. Judge wasn't that hard to trade for. The hardest one to trade for that I never could get was Scherzer. Could never get him in a trade. There we go. Just inside the bag. We're going to send them both. I had to go find a team that wasn't the Yankees or Dodgers that had a $300 million budget to start with. You could do it with any team when you turn off budgets, so it doesn't matter. But I wanted to find a team that already had some high-priced players on it that wasn't LA or New York. I traded for Eduardo Rodriguez, so my long reliever was making $20 million a year. There we go. We'll hold him up. 2-0. Instead of a grand slam last inning, we're killing with a death by 1,000 cuts right now. I wish I could learn how to steal with just the guy on first base, because every time I do it, the guy on third goes. No matter what I do, I cannot get him to just stay while I try to steal second base. So I lose a lot of stolen bases with men at the corners. Rosario gets hurt this year. Fiore's coming up, and he'll just stay up. Oh, I tried to hold up. All right, Petey. You hit that nuke in Cleveland. Can you hit another one here? Good eye, good eye. Oh, we were tardy. 98-mile-an-hour sinker is pretty tough. So if you want your guys, from watching the other guys' series, if you want your guys to hit an ungodly number of home runs, put their training on power, contact and power, but geared more towards power. So the player training, put it on power. And then on your coaches, get as many of them that have power plus numbers, especially if you can get +3 power. So you can stack that up and you can get like +8 to their power, plus they're training their power. He had Julio Rodriguez get 68 home runs one year. All right, Rooker. Jimmy, I am caught up with all of the stuff except for the Extreme program on Diamond Dynasty. I don't have the patience to play that one. Yeah, everything's done. I got all the cards that I can get right now, other than going out and buying packs and buying stuff at the marketplace. I don't have all the cards for seasons 1, 2, and 3, right? Because I don't play online. But all the ones I can get playing offline by myself, I've got. Oh, we got it by him. Thank you. Send him. Send him. Make him make a throw, and he's not going to. There we go. Yeah. Well, you got a job. I don't. I'm not even reffing right now. I don't ref till middle of January. Is it going to squeak through? No, but he's going to beat it out, and we're just going to bleed him to death. 5 runs this inning. There's only 1 out. I didn't finish the XP thing to get Mickey Mantle, but I got him after that. Once we went on to the next one, I crushed. I did so well in one game at Coors that I ended up getting him anyway. And it's still play. We finally get it out of the jam. That is not where we aimed.
One ball, 2 strikes.
All right, all of that is to set up this pitch. Oh, we missed our mark and threw it high. How about a changeup instead? Man, I've been watching this verbal battle on Twitter all week. That's not where I wanted at. Some hitting coach is taking credit for how well Judge is doing, and blah 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 blah. And he's got Chipper Jones and Jonathan LaCroix just roasting his ass. And instead of learning his place, he's doubling down and just being rude to ex-major league players that had success. It's like, dude, you need to read the fucking room and learn to shut your mouth. Jesus. Pick the ball up. Fielding in this game is... What the fuck is going on? I just told him to throw it to second base. That's all I did. Why can't they pick the ball up? Maybe held him to a single. All right. Maybe the camera is really messing with me. Let's try this one more time.
Ball one. Hey! 1-1. Hey! 1 ball, 2 strikes. 3. Hey! Ball that's outside.
Why the fuck was the cutoff man? Why isn't the second baseman out there? The camera is still off.
He's out. Ball that's upstairs.
What a terrible inning for both teams. Ah, 2 pitches, 2 outs. Oh, man. Jimmy, I got a new chair, too. Wife bought me a new chair, and it sits a little higher. So I got to get used to it. It's got more lumbar support than my other one did. So it's nice, but it's throwing me off. Not playing games, just sitting at the computer. It's messing with me. Alright, maybe we should take more pitches next inning. Much better. Mike Bush. I used to work at the NBC station here in St. Louis in the sports department, and the #1 sports guy's name was Mike Bush. Except it didn't have the C in it. It was just B-U-S-H. Trey Wingo worked for them back then too, so I got to work with Trey. And Trey is not his real name. His real name is Hal. His named after his father. He used to give me shit and make me run to go get their food all the time. So I was sitting at his desk one day watching the bank of TVs that we have, and I saw some mail on his desk, and it said, Hal Wingo Jr. So I waited until he wanted to be kind of a not an ass to me, but he would tease me and stuff, and you know, it was all in good fun. He wasn't being an asshole, but he said something, and I said, "Okay, Hal," and he was like, "Ah, so yeah, you're not the only person in here that knows how to dig around and find shit." I tried to dive and it wouldn't dive. We are fucking struggling. I have no idea why the pitching is so different this year than last. Even on Legend, I never struggled like this last year.
Back outside. Ball two.
And I refuse. Don't even ask. I refuse to do pinpoint.
Three.
No interest in doing pinpoint, so I'm not doing it. Trying to get Garcia through 5. And we got to quit swinging at the first pitch.
Out.
Now back. Second baseman.
Off the plate, ball one. Aye.
Tried to pull my hands in and
One
missed.
ball, one strike. Yep, that ball went out. Aye. Ring two.
Yeah, I was fortunate. I should have gotten rung up on that pitch. That was a good pitch. And of course, the ball hangs up in the air, and he's playing too shallow so it doesn't drop in front of him. The outfields in all of these stadiums are not proportioned to the rest of the field. They're all too small. There's not enough space. And the ball physics, it's like fucking helium in every goddamn baseball.
Outside, that's a ball. Ball two.
God damn. Can I get one edge call, please? One.
Aye. No ball, two strikes.
The batter, number 3. Shortstop.
Come on. That's up and in. How does he turn that pitch? Fuck you, Jordan. You gotta take one for the team.
First base.
Now pitching. Drew Rasmussen.
Hey. 0-1. Nope, that's foul. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Oh, that's out. Hey, 2. One ball, 2 strikes. 3. Ball, that's out. Ball, that's inside. He's out.
Man. I have one big inning, and outside of that, we can't do shit. Nope, that's off the end of the bat.
He's out.
Oh, it's a little too much over the middle of the plate. I gotta pick a side, but not down the middle. Didn't even have to move. All right, that was quick.
Now pitching for the Astros. Number 36. Steven Wilson.
Oh. And the wife got a job. She starts that on Monday. Senior research analyst, so she'll be making not as much as she was.
The first baseman.
She's gonna be making about 20 grand less than what she was making before. So, still looking for something myself
Foul ball.
to offset that, because she was making enough for both of us before. That is a fair ball. Yeah, it has insurance too, Jimmy, and vacation and all that. Sup, Specta? How you doing? Welcome, welcome. That'll get us a run home. Dude, I've had a head cold since last Saturday, and today's the first day I've felt well enough to stream. There we go. It's not like I felt horrendous, but the cough just never stops. Messes with you while you're trying to sleep, and she has it too, so the both of us are keeping each other awake by coughing. Ah. All right, we're going to steal third with Esty here. There we go. Now we can get another run in with a ground ball or a sac fly. Yeah, it's all right here. It's all in the sinuses. It's all drainage. There's no pressure in my forehead. It's just draining, so you end up coughing all the time. And then ends up being, weirdly, a dry cough. And so you just cough until you almost puke. And then the two of us are doing it overnight. It's like, fuck. I got up at like 4:30 the other day. And I was like, I'm just going to stay up. And then I decided not. There we go. Tie ball game. Inside out hit. I've been way sicker before. It's one of the most annoying sicknesses I've had. Because it's like you're not so bad that you just lay in bed, but you can't do everything you really want to. And the cough is just fucking horrendous. Went to a play at my son's church that he and his wife did with the little kids. And my grandson was being loud, so I got up and walked around with him. And at one point, I started to cough, and I'm like, oh, I cannot cough here. So I had to race down some stairs and run out in the hallway to get a drink. So otherwise, I'd be coughing over all these little kids trying to talk. Nobody would hear anything. My wife had all of the throat lozenges in her purse, and she was up in the front row. Oh, it's not going to be enough. He hit it hard, but not hard enough. Needed to pull that. All right, Soderstrom, right off the bag. Esty, right in the gap. See if we can not give up any runs this inning. That would be beneficial. That's like his third straight strikeout, man. He's just been fire. That missed location, and lucky it stayed in the park.
Hey! 0-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Tied him up with a cutter. Yeah, you were way out in front of that pitch, weren't you? All I have is button throwing. I don't have it set to anything. I don't have to hold it down, and we just fucking airmail throws, and they never do.
Nope, outside.
He's got that. As long as it doesn't have the green and yellow arrows, you're going to catch the ball.
Now pitching for the Avengers, number 50, Taylor.
The score of this game, you'd think it was a home game. Gotta quit hitting the ball center field, man. The wind's blowing in from left. You gotta yank it down either line. Oh, man. Don't hit it up in the air. We're just swinging at the first pitch every time. I mean, they're throwing it down the middle of the plate. It's not like, and hey, they threw it away. Look at that. Wow. Miracles never cease. You almost never see them throw the ball away. Never. When's the last time you saw 2 throwing errors in one game?
Ball, that's down. Ball, that's out.
All right, Tyler. Get another rib here. Yeah. Trying to flip that into left field. We need a pitch we can drive. Oh, check swing. Nope.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Thought I checked it in time. There we go. 3-2. I'll take a walk. Or a shot to the left center field gap. And that's going to be a double and an RBI. There we go. Get him going. Need to get him going.
Now batting, catcher, Shea Langdon.
They're going to walk Shea. Okay, fine. That's fine. SD doubled last time up. Don't sleep on him. Uh-oh! Has that got enough? Does he have enough power to get this out of the park? No, because the wind is blowing in. That was a perfect fly out that didn't even make it to the track. Let's not blow him out. We'll bring in somebody else.
Now pitching, Miguel Castro.
Ball, inside.
Oh, didn't have enough time. Just a little too slow getting to it. Got the double play ball we wanted, just couldn't turn it. Yeah. And no one yells that he's going. They used to yell the runner was going, and now I hear nothing in my ear ever.
1 ball, 2 strikes. That's ball 2.
There.
Got it.
All right, 2 down. Got him. There we go. All right. Get some more runs.
Now pitching,
This guy throws gas.
number 45. Cam.
Man, they're throwing everything right down the damn middle of the plate.
Nope. That's inside. Ball, that's off the plate. Ball 3.
Take a walk. Ah. Kind of backed up. Looked like it was going to be high, but over the middle and rode in on me at the last second there. Jesus. Fucking Ronaldo Nehemiah out there in right field tracking shit down. Let's go with Lexus.
Inside. Ball 1.
On your wheels, Pete. Get there, get there, get there, get there. Thank you. That's the whole reason why we signed or traded for him, rather. Cannot beat 99 speed center field. Makes up for a lot of mistakes. As long as you can keep it on this side of the fence, you can catch it. And that's a foul ball. There we go. Two-seamer rides back in and gets him. He just pulled a low and away 93-mile-an-hour fastball for a home run. That was low and away, and he pulled it.
Nope. Outside. 1-1. Nope. That's down. 3 balls. 1 strike.
Unfucking real. I've never given up this many home runs in my life. If I put it on Hall of Fame, I'll throw no hitters every other game. What a catch. Everybody's a gold glove for the CPU.
Inside. Ball.
Just out front. Come on, inner half, please. Tried to hold up.
Now pitching, Nick Sandlin.
0-1.
The announcer says Nick Sandlin, but it sounds like he's saying Nick Sandman. Get Metallica up here. James Hetfield on the field. They're Giants fans anyway. Even though Hetfield's moved near Aspen now, out of the Bay Area. Jesus, with the foul balls already. First batter, and it's 7 pitches and counting. And then, of course, 97 speed outfielder can't cut the ball off before it gets to the corner.
Now running at second base. Number 28.
There you go. Inside, ball 1.
Game over. Oh, God. Please remind me why I love playing this game. All right. Well, we're not playing another full game, so we're just going to work on moments and shit like that, so. The Astros win again. And they win 3 out of 4. We are 2 games out, guys. All right, Bobby Miller against Michael Wacha. Losing? No, we're winning. Rosario has 2 home runs. He's not going to hit a third. And we get the dub. Miller's out a couple of days. 5 innings, no runs. Hey, you got like that. Get that ERA down. Burns and Harrison. And tie game, bases loaded. Kobe Mayo. We've seen this before. And I believe I shit the bed when we did it. All right, Keaton Wynn in. Just a fly ball to get us the lead.
Ball 1.
This would have been a beautiful park to play in, but I'm not going to do it next year.
That's ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes.
Is that fair? Yeah, it is. That's in the corner. That's going to score at least 2. There we go. 2-run double clutch hit by Kobe Mayo.
Now batting. The shortstop.
Oh, yeah!
Look at that line drive. Third base coach is going to throw his arm out.
Now pitching for number 23.
All right, Willie. We're playing in.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Got to get this ball in the air. That'll do, pig. That'll do. And he's too slow. Because it's McCann and not Langoliers. And we get the win. There we go. Rooker,
Fans are final line score.
2 for 3. Lawrence Butler, 2 for 3. Adamas, 2 for 3.
12 hits. 1 error. They let
Burns, only 1 earned run. Miller, only his 9th save. We're in the middle of May, he only has 9 saves. It's terrible. right, scouting. We have one more week, and we will be done scouting that whole region. And you're no good. Let me go to... Let's go east. Check out the east. Go to the east side. After this next week, we'll take a real good look at these pictures at this point, because we'll have 2 whole regions scouted, almost completely done. So, standings-wise, we're only a game back. Number 1 on the wild card. Rooker's hitting 344, 268 for Rosario, 320 for Butler. Damas to 271. Pete's struggling now. Estes hot. Soderstrom's heating up. Mayo has had a nice 2-run double there, but it says he's cold. Adele's up to 300. Kelnick is struggling, so let me see. Left field is SD. He doesn't hit righties that well. Let's go back to Kelnick. We'll leave him there. SD there. Adele there. Butler's in right. Pete Crow's sitting against lefties. All right. Can we sweep the Giants? No. All right. Bailey Ober and Max Fried. Miller's coming in. Up by 1 with 1 on in the 9th. Let's see if we can not blow this save. Tell you what, we're going to watch him. I'm just going to let the computer play this out, and we'll watch him. Because this is what it will look like when we do this with the White Sox. So controller's down. We can just watch and chit-chat.
1-0.
Come on, Mason. Don't shit the bed. I'm going to make you change your shoes. When you blow the save, you got to wear dark-colored shoes. This is how I record the footage for the White Sox, is I just put the control in the middle and just watch the computer play. And I don't do the voiceover until later. I'll watch it, but I'll like do the voiceover in my head, and then I'll slice it all up. And once it's all sliced up, then I'll hit play and do my voiceover separate, and I'll just call the game as it goes through each one of the highlights. I have a doozy of a game for the next episode. There we go. Crazy ending. Let me just say that. And it takes an hour to play these games when you're sitting and watching. And that game lasted an hour and 45 minutes. It took forever. I did that when I first started feeling sick. I didn't have to do anything but just sit and watch, right? I didn't know Manzardo was a ginger. I have 2 ginger sons, and I've got 3 granddaughters and 1 grandson with red hair. And they're all red hair with blue eyes, the rarest combo you'll see. All 5 of them. Even the wife has red hair and blue eyes. What's up, Chi? Come here. Chica baby, how are you? Hello, sweetie. Hi. You have a good nap? You have a good nap? You need a bath? Yeah. You're all sticky from rolling in the leaves. Yeah, you and Zuzu playing in the leaves. Yeah. Yeah. There's the zoo. Hello, zoo. You 2 want to go outside? All right, let's go. All right, we didn't blow the save. There we go. So what happened in the game? Sick Manzardo hit a home run. SC had a hit. Why is he playing third? Butler to hit. Adamas drove in a run. Soderstrom hit a home run. Ruiz with a steal. Max pitched well. Alvarado did his job. Mason did his job. That's what we're used to, not this blown save bullshit we've been doing all stream. Yeah. All right. Estes and Festa. Up by 1, man on second. We're just going to simulate. We win. McCann is up. We're just going to simulate. We lose 5-4. All right, where are we at? We are a half game up on the Astros and the Mariners, and the Rangers are only a game and a half out. I think all of those teams... Yeah, look at this. Angels are down here. But all the top 3 teams are right in the wild card race and the division race. Because we're at the top. Then the Astros, the Mariners, and the Rangers. We could have 4 teams from our division make the playoffs. All right. Burns and Lorenzen got pounded. Langford, Seager, and Heim with home runs. Rooker and Mayo with home runs. Soderstrom made 2 errors. That was an ugly game. And we lose 6-0. Can't be losing these games in a division. We dropped all the way to 3rd place now. Jesus. All right. Look at all these pitchers. This guy is in the East. He's going to be in the West. So if they're not scouted, they're East and West. We could actually scout all of the pitchers if we wanted to. Right? No. 6 weeks, yeah. If we wanted to, we could scout all 4 regions and have 1 week to scout hitters. If we wanted to do nothing but pitchers, we could scout all 4 regions completely. All right, let's not. All right, let's go look at some hitters. All right, somewhere around 30 to 60 to 70. All right, let's look at DJ Gonzalez. Although he's probably not going to be that good. We'll have one of us look at him. Erwin Guillen. He's 20. He'll only take a week. That would be for our second round pick. All right, so Gonzalez will take 2 weeks, and so will Guillen at this point. All right, we'll have more info after this week, so we'll know if they're worth the trouble or not. So, and we'll keep scouting outfielders. Actually, you know what? I do not need first base. So let me look somewhere else. He's probably overrated. Let's look at him instead. And there's a shortstop. McKenzie. All right, McKenzie will be 100% scouted this week. And he'll be almost done. All right, that's better. Conforto's sitting out there as a free agent. Be on the trade block. CJ Abrams. What would it take to get CJ? Mason Miller and Fiore. No. He's regressing. That's a big ass contract too. Almost traded for him when we started this series. Lawler hits lefties better. Doesn't have good contact or vision discipline or clutch though. Drew Jones, same thing. Nothing special. Okay. May 17th. Day before my wife's birthday. So this is my wife's birthday and my son's birthday. All right. See if we get any more of these moments kick in. All right, Butler down 1 with 2 on and 2 out against Devin Williams. All right, we'll try it. After this, we're going to do a player lock with Logan Fiore and probably Nick Kurtz. Or we'll go pitch with one of our prospects. All right, Larry. Devin just got traded to the Yankees today. Chased it. Not going to be enough. Game over. We are struggling.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon.
Just got swept. Lost 3 out of 4 to Houston and got swept by Texas. This is not a good month. And we bounced back and beat Miami. Nevin with 2 home runs. Pete Crow with a home run. Estes was okay. Mason Miller gives a run, still gets the save. Caber Rodriguez, it's a AAA guy. He's out 6 months. Torn MCL. Who was that? Third baseman. He's out for the year. All right. We'll move Palmagiani to third. And move this guy to double A. Give him 3 guys. Speaking of which, we have not looked at stats for the lower levels. All right. Bob Lopez is a first baseman that we drafted last year. He's a high contact, low power guy. We're training him up on power. He's a DH. We got to get his power up. Once he gets his power up, he'll be really good. Burden's the catcher we traded for that we almost drafted. Traded for Namor. Dante Hinkle was our first round pick. Really good stats. Love that. Brody Brecht. Look at that. 5 earned runs in 45 innings. His per nines and shit are still too low. Look at that bullpen. Goodness. This is a guy we drafted. And Roy Hobbs. Hawkeye wideout. Yeah. Roy Hobbs, we just drafted this guy. Cole Winn will be up at the majors at some point. Look at these two guys. Mitch Spence doing well down at the minors. Peter Finch, he's a C potential guy. He's a trade piece. Haas is getting hammered. All right. Jacob Wilson hitting 303. Zach Veen hitting 287. Kurtz is hitting 265 with 8 and 28. Fiore 262 with 8 and 26. Rushing is only hitting 235. He got hurt. Fiore's discipline's down 3. Kurtz's power and righty hitting it down. All right, let's go down here. Against Sugarland, Space Cowboys. And we'll do the old player locky thing with Mr. Fiore. Oh, Jimmy, I have one thing to say about the 49ers game against the Rams. You've got Debo who's bitching about not getting the ball enough, and then you throw the ball right in his fucking chest and he drops it on a key third down play. It probably cost them the game because they were going to score a touchdown on that drive. So you got Ayuk and Debo both bitching and moaning about not getting the ball, but they don't catch the fucking ball when you throw it to them. Then you got Mr. Kittle who catches everything and never complains. Consummate team player. And it's a nasty, wet game. Why would you not throw that ball to Kittle all night long? Fuck the squeaky wheel. Throw it to your most reliable receiver. Your best team player. And get the dub. Ah, can't see. The sun is really messing with me. Right up here in that grass. And I've played a lot of games in this park before in Diamond Dynasty, but this sun is not good. The sun goes down, it's much easier to hit. And Twitter roasted Debo for bitching about not getting the ball. And then they're like, yeah, you lead the team in drops, dude, so maybe you just be quiet. Down, get down. There we go. I mean, Ayuk's out for the year and Debo can't catch for shit. So why you don't just use Pearsall and Jennings and Kittle and to hell with the rest of them? They should trade Debo is what they should do. They don't need to pay him and Ayuk. That can be out of here. Gone. There we go. Dalton rushing with a 2-run bomb. Went down and yanked that inside fastball and put it over the, not in the bullpen, but just to the left. That was a line drive. Didn't take long to get out. Let's see if we get another rally. Now I can see because there's no sunshine on that grass hill. And we're going to get our second double. There we go. That helps both contact and power against righties, both of which need help. I mean, when you have a great tight end, there's no reason to feed 3 wide receivers.
Ball forward, take your base. Hey, see you drive it right back to the pitch. Come now.
Come on, Rodriguez. Let's go. Base hit. I switched up Fiore's shoes. Give him something a little more colorful so you can spot him on the field easy. All right, Clark. The shitter's full. Let's go.
Outside. Ball forward, take your base.
All right, bases are loaded. That's what's full.
The batter.
Come on, Richie Black. Grand slam. Tie the game. Let's go. Nope. Lazy pop up to first base. How unclutch of you. Hey, Jimmy, do you have a Costco membership? Check out these. You can read that. Korean sweet and spicy puffs. They're actually really good. They're very sweet on the first bite, and then they get a little spicy, but it doesn't like stay on your tongue and make it really hard to eat. It's not doesn't stay there, but they're really good. And that bag right there is $8 at Costco, and they sell out of the shit. This guy's still in the game. $8 for a bag of Korean barbecue spicy, sweet and spicy puffs. It's amazing that they would charge $8 for a bag of chips, basically. Come on, hang it. A little higher. Wind is blowing briskly out to center, so if he can get a pitch up and let me get it in the air.
That's the ball.
That is raging straight out to center field. It's like hurricane force wind. All right, come on.
2-2.
That's going to be my third double of the day. Wish it was a home run. But we're going to clear the bases. That helps our contact, our power, and our clutch all in one shot. 3 doubles on the day. Come on, Dalton. You hit another 2-run homer, and we have a tie game. Oh, you're out. Now we got to rely on Clark. Oh, Zach Bean. I forgot. He walked after me. Come on. Come on, Zachy. And it's a fly ball. Deep to right center. We're going to go. They got to make 2 perfect throws. And we're in. All right, so now just a bleeder through will get us another run. Come on, Rodriguez. Clutch up. Nope. And my dogs need in. Come on, girls. Let's go. You want a treat? Huh? All right, we have the tying run at the plate and nobody out in the ninth. Oh, didn't hit it good enough. It's trying for my 4th double of the game. Gotta rely on the other guys, and we lose. I had to hit that out of the park. I did hit 3 doubles, though. Can't complain about that. We were hitting the ball well. 3 for 5 with a run and 2 RBI. It only lasted 2/3 of an inning. It's terrible. JT, you suck. And on the major league level, we win our last game against Miami. Rooker with 2 home runs. Soderstrom with a home run. Rooker had 5 ribs. 3 steals on the game. And we fall to 4th place. 4th. We were in 1st place when the stream started, and now we are 4th. A game and a half back. And we are not in the playoffs right now. Amazing. That's what happens when you lose 3 out of 4 to Houston and then get swept by the Rangers. We lost 2 out of 3, 3 out of 4, 1 2 out of 3, 1 2 out of 3, get swept, win 2 out of 3. All right, we got to beat up on these guys, these 3 weak sisters. We're not going to face Tarek Skubal. And, yeah, here we go. So, Garcia has a shutout going late, so we're going to try and finish this off. Oh, they were in their City Connects. Okay.
Ball, that's out.
Golfed deep into the corner. It's a foul ball. Caught by Mr. Butler for the first out.
Hey, it went away. Nope, that's inside. Nope, outside.
Got him to go early on that cutter. See if we can get him on the backdoor fastball. Nope.
Two strikes.
Change up. Let's go up and in with the cutter again. Got him. There we go. One more out to go. Get the shutout. Complete game shutout. Can we get Jake Rogers? It's a high fly ball to right center field. Butler's chasing it and gone. Well, there goes the shutout. That was a poke to the opposite field. Almost hit the seagull. Caleb Ferguson coming in. And we get the dub. All right. Oh. Well, let's check this. Butler, 2 for 4 with 5 RBI. Hit a home run. 10 Ks for Garcia. I'll be right back. Jimmy, my wife made something. You're going to love this. Let me change cameras. Here we go. That is a homemade chocolate cupcake with homemade cream cheese icing. It's frozen, so I'm going to let it sit here. In about 10 minutes, it'll be thawed out, and I can eat it. It's awesome. All right. Max, can you beat up on Reese Olson? Mason Miller trying to get the save. We're just going to sim. And we get the win. All right. Now we're back to a half game out of first. All right. Let's save this. And go look at these draft prospects. All right. So this guy here is going to be high 80s, low 90s. In the low 60s for his overall, but he could be definitely A or B potential. Definitely can field. He's a really good fielder. Okay bat. Only 5'7". Jesus. This guy will probably come in on the lower end of each. All right, so he's 100% scouted. Do we have any other shortstops? He's got a lot of speed. Outfield. Teddy Crook. I'm not a crook. He's interesting. John Mars won't get to us. Ken Hughes. He's got speed and power. Doesn't make a lot of contact, though. What a name. Columbus Hood. If he comes in on the higher end, he wouldn't be too bad. Liriano's overrated. Dick Dickens. There we go. What a name. We'll just call him Double Dick. Let's check out Ken Hughes and see where he hits in all of this. And Miguel, I think I've got enough on him. I don't need to do much more. Let's go back. First base. We got any first base? We have DJ. Let's definitely look at DJ. All right. So nobody discovered there. All right, so we'll go infield. We're not finding anybody. We're not discovering anybody. That's just horrible. All right. We can go to 82.8. I wanted to add another scout. Yep, not going to do it. All right. Let's go down here to AAA one more time with the Space Cowboys, and we will player lock on Mr. Nick Kurtz. All right. And I think after this, I will player lock with. Well, I got to find a pitching prospect that's worth a shit and player lock with him. Mason Barnett. All right, Nick. We got one on and one out. It's overcast, so we don't have to deal with the sunshine problem. And that's a double play. Nick's a big boy. Doesn't have the speed. Swung over the pitch. All right, rushing got us a ribby. We got 1 on and 2 outs. Get under the ball. Except today, wind is blowing in. We're going to have to hit it out to left, or we're going to have to absolutely crush the ball to right. It turned on it, but not enough. If Rooker could field it all, I'd put him in left field, and we could bring up Kurtz to be our DH. Or Soderstrom could DH. Probably Soderstrom's defense is terrible. Ah, don't chase. Fiore with a 3-run homer. All right. Rushing with a home run. Fiore's home run's off a righty, so that's awesome. Need to pump up those right-handed stats. That was a nasty changeup. I was way out in front. 9-1 lead. We're getting the win today, Johnny. Can I make good, solid contact with one of these pitches? Even that wasn't good. All right. Well, I got the dub, but it wasn't that great. Fiore 2 for 5.
First for the victorious visiting team, 9 runs, 14 hits. No
Rushing at a home run and a stolen base. Mitch Spence pitches well. All right. Like that. Like that. Like that a lot. Done with the Space Cowboys for that series. On the Major League side, we lose to Detroit, but we win 2 out of 3. And we drop. Look at this. Look at this division. The top 4 teams are separated by half a game, and the Angels are only 3.5 back. Wow. Rooker's down to 319. Butler's down to 312. We're not hitting. Thomas is up. He's down. He's down. He's down. Everything's down. Down, down, down. No one's hitting. All right, you know what? Put McCann in there. You're getting better. Mayo is struggling. All right, 399, 371, 483, 555, 519. Yeah, our starters are killing us right now. Spence is doing well, but I don't trust him. We don't really have a good prospect starting pitcher. That's why we're scouting. Dante is our number 1 pick, but he's nowhere ready for the major leagues. He's only 18 years old. Brody's better. Flip Brody and Hess. Yeah, let's flip those 2. Hess goes down to AA. Brecht goes up to AAA. It's because our top guys here are all down in single A because they're not high enough overalls for us to use. That is a problem. That's why I don't show you guys a lot of the minor leagues. So, all right, back up to the majors. We won't player lock on a pitcher. We got 4 games left on the stream. Might be a short and sweet one tonight, boys. That'll give me time to go work on my next episode of the White Sox. Bobby Miller, Joe Musgrove. Here we go. Let's player lock with an actual hitter this time at the major league level. Yeah, let's make more of those. And we're going to go... any day now. It didn't let me player lock. I want to player lock. I want to play the full game. It's doing this because I got a bunch of stadiums, and so it's taking its sweet ass time. All right. Play the game. Yes. Player lock. Let's go back down with Soderstrom. Padres have Nico Horner. Ethan Salas is already up at 18 years old. Machado with a 3-run double already. Not good. The way I created this park, it really does feel like the playing field itself is below ground level, which was on purpose. Feels like we're sitting down in a bowl, which is usually the case with a lot of these stadiums. Playing field is not at ground level. Then you got places like Dodger Stadium where they just cut it into the side of a hill. So the playing field is at ground level, and all the seating is built into the side of a small little ravine. That's why they call it Chavez Ravine. And kicked out a whole bunch of poor people in the area to build that stadium. That's going to be caught because we got 9 million yards. Oh, he didn't get to it. I'm shocked with Tatis out there. Butler with a 3-run homer gets us back in the game. Man, I'm hitting nothing on the screws today. That home run by Pete Crow was about it. All right, Kelnick hit a home run to tie it. Profar hit a sac fly to give him the lead. I just want a base hit. I don't have to hit a bomb. Brian Hoeing. Everything backs up with him. I'll get something over the middle. There. I got impatient. Walk would be good. Kobe's got a double tonight, so maybe he's getting out of his funk. Oh, and Soderstrom ties the ball game.
You can put it on the board. Yes.
Bam. Got all of that one. And then Jackson Merrill hits a 2-run homer. The CPU just does not want us to win. And he goes 2 in a row. Fuck you, CPU.
You can put it on the board. Yes.
And we still lose. I tried my best.
The final run score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious San Diego Padres, 8 runs.
We hit 4 home runs and only scored 7.
They left 16
Bobby was terrible. Sandlin was terrible. I'm going to have to use her with Bobby. Those hits per 9 are too low. Oh, Kelnick against Cosgrove. All right, we'll try and get in here, and we're going to have to pinch hit for Kelnick.
Now coming in the first pitch. Tyler Nevin.
Stay back. See the pitch.
Oh, that's in.
Is that deep enough? Deep enough to move the guy up to third base. Almost didn't send him. All right, Ahmed. Base hit, sac fly. We got a tie game. There we go. Beat it out. Tie ball game. All right, Petey. Can you turn this pitch around? No. Had the wheels to get to it, but we got a tie game, boys. Got a tie game. And we lose. God, we are in a funk. In a funk. Tatis with 4 more hits. I know what I need to do, but I don't want to do it. $31-25. We have a 4-way tie for first place. And the Mariners are look at that. All 5 teams are separated by half a game. Wow. Man. All right, we have these 2 games and we're done. So I'll need to sit and power think on what I want to do once we get done with this month. So we're going to have a nice, short, sweet 2-hour stream here. Rosario is a home run away from the cycle. All right, let's try to get him his cycle. If we can hit a bomb here, we hit for the cycle. And it's raining. We're going to power swing. Foul. Just missed. Come on. Something on the inner half, please. Not that far in. And we lost. Gosh. This is a terrible month. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, it's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. We're 10 and 15 this month. 10 and 15. And now we're in last place. 3-way tie for third. All right. Push the button. And we have a tie game. Bases loaded, 2 outs in the bottom of the 8th. All right, let's try to not lose this game. Ooh, backdoor was close. Got him. All right, Sandlin. There we go. Finish playing the game. All right, Sugar Shay, let's go. Povich was 66 pitches in relief. Yeah, we're just going for home run right here. We're just trying to golf everything out. Ooh. Oh, why would I swing at that? Terrible. You have a good at bat and you swing at that. Fucking gross. There we go. Get a runner on. SD in the game, or is he on the bench? Yeah, he is not in the game. Nevin's playing first. Who could play first? We could bring in Soderstrom. Yeah, we're going to bring in Pete Crow and try and steal our way into scoring position here. There we go. Right at him. Unbelievable. All right, Joe. We need you right here. Need that power bat.
Ball two. Two balls, no strike.
Not gonna do it. Let's bring in a new pitcher.
Now pitching. Alexis Diaz. Number 38.
Ball and one. Ball one. One and one. One ball, two strikes. Three. No balls, two strikes.
Bitch. Why is Butler in center field? That's not where I put him.
Ball one for count.
We haven't won a fucking game all stream. Wow, what a bad month. All right, let's go look at the scouting. This center fielder is not bad, but he'll probably get taken before our turn. We haven't found anybody. This is terrible. This is a horrible draft class. Three, he's 21. Let's check out Leo. And let's see. I did not get anything to use for a thumbnail. I'm going to make a backup file right here so I can go back in and look at these draft prospects later. And in order to get a thumbnail, I'm going to jump into this game. And then I'm not going to save. And we'll player lock with, let's go with Rooker. Maybe we'll go ahead and play this game, because I do have it saved so I can look at the prospects off camera and dig through and try and find somebody to go scout. The motion.
That's out.
That motion is really messing with me. That is a funky ass motion. And of course we're losing. This was a Debbie Downer of a stream. We can't get shit done at all this month. Soderstrom hits a solo shot, and then we give one up. And then we just ripped one way foul.
That's the ball. One ball, two strikes to count.
There we go.
Adios, Pelota!
Number 20. 2 months in, and he's got 20 bombs. That's 60 home run pace if you're not paying attention. Bam. Boom shot. All it does is tie the game. All right, up 5-2 now. Rosario and Pete Crow doing damage. Was that another one? Did he get 2 today? Yes, he did. 2-run shot.
You can put it on the board. Yes.
All right, we end the month strong after a shitty rest of the month. Butler had 3 hits also.
First for the victorious visiting team.
Estes, 9 hits in 5 innings, but only 2 runs. Rasmussen is 7-0 in relief. Dude is fire. Go put him on any team you have in franchise. All right, we're going to take a screenshot of that because I want to get those standings and put that on there as well. Division is tight. My goodness. Look at all those teams going for the wild card too. Leading the awards, Julio is ahead of Rooker for MVP. Soto in the other league. God. Brandon Pfaadt's 10-1. Luis Toribio leading on the National League side. All right, Rosario's hitting 300, Rooker 300, Butler 300. Bottom of the order is not doing shit. Pitching staff, no ERAs in the 2s or 3s. Bullpen's doing their job. Lopez still doing it down at AA. Burden, man. Zach Veen, 283. Fiore's hitting 269. Still not getting any help against right-handed, no matter what I do. Kurtz is struggling. Yeah, this is... We shot our wad in the first year with the Cinderella World Series. There's my backup. All right. Jimmy and FG still in here. I will show you this Rockies team. All right. Chase Dolander's 29 years old. All right. This is a draft only. So we don't bring him up early. We want to bring him up when we have a team that they can play on, right? I drafted this guy, Eloy Cruz. He's a rookie. 23 years old, A potential, 88. Charlie Peterson, 25 years old, B potential, 88. Trevor Bauer, I did not make this guy. This guy was in the draft as Trevor Bauer. 23 years old, 86, B potential. Angel Jimenez, 28, 85, B. Kenny Breeding, 21, 84, B. Fernando Campaneris, 26, 83B. D'Angelo Fitch, 24, 82B. Marcelo Benitez, 23, 79A. Rick Grady, 24, 79A. Geraldo Rosario, 21, 78B. Victor Encarnacion, 22, 76A. Manny Pinto, 1875B. McKnight, 2173B. Pierre Paulino, 1971A. Navarro, 1970B. Think I got enough pitching, young pitching. And then we come over to here, this reliever, 2479A, with 99 strikeouts per nine. Here's another one, 2474B. This guy was a closer. I moved him over, 2269A. Another one, 2368A, 2067A. Some of these down here were starting pitchers that I moved over to the bullpen because they didn't have the stamina. Then we have this guy who's 2584B, 2282B, and 2578A. We got Salas, so he's done okay. He crushed it as a rookie. He's kind of been off since. We just drafted this guy, Herbie, switch hitting catcher that can hit. He can play third base, so he may move to third base if we don't get our third base straightened out. We traded for this guy, and he won Rookie of the Year, and then he slumped. Haven't found anybody at second. We have Charlie Condon, and he's regressing at 28 years old. He was doing really well, and then he just tanked. He's their real first-round pick from last summer. We drafted nobody at short. We drafted this guy, Peter Kenny. Look at those numbers. 21-year-old, 89 potential. I'm sorry, A potential, 89 overall. 33 doubles, 23 homers, won Rookie of the Year, and we just signed him to a 6-year, $10 million per year contract. Antonio Vargas, another great hitter with great speed. Signed him to a 5-year deal. Dwayne Coates, same kind of guy. And Otto White. So, yeah, that team is loaded with youth. But check this out. It doesn't go down far enough because in 2025, we were 30-132. We won 30 games the whole year. We only won 5 games a month for the whole season. 132 losses. We're getting better, but so 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0. So we're 7 years in and we haven't had a winning record. And we're playing at Coors. And we have all of that pitching, but we can't win. So. And if you want to see where we are for the Cardinals. So we left off at 2028 when we won the World Series. I played one more year and we won it again. And we're back in the World Series this year against the Astros. So, traded for him during the season. Look at Henry Davis develop. Hit 31 bombs with 99 RBIs this year. Royce is kind of Josh is dropping off. He's on the backside. Trout only hit 23 home runs, but he's at 600 home runs, and he needs 167 hits for 3,000. So he probably needs a little bit more than 1 year. Gorman, 39-98 this year. Jordan Walker, 34-99. Chris Cutliff won 17 games. He won the Cy Young that year. This is our new closer, Drew Ludwig, 46 saves. 169 ERA. What did Tink do this year? 14-7. Painter was 12-8. Had to call. Where's he at? Had to call this dude up. We had some injuries, so we had to call this guy up. He's somebody we drafted in one of the first seasons. Didn't hit well. It doesn't show that he hit well, but he has good hitting stats. This is the guy we traded for. He only had 18 home runs, but he's got 5 home runs in the playoffs. We brought Edmund back as a free agent. Brought in Cedric Mullins just because we needed a body. Elijah Green's finally usable. Alcantara's our starting right fielder. And then this is the guy we drafted that. Remember we drafted this guy and it wouldn't let me sign him. It cut him. And then he was in the next year's draft class. Yeah. He'll be ready next year. So. And I'm going to show you this park. I think I'm done with Park Labatt. It's not my favorite, but I just needed to make something similar to what they had in their mock-up. So this would be the like downtown Montreal park they were looking at. So I actually extended that over one more building to fill that whole area in. We've got our waterfall out here with the rocks. I've got a TV camera sitting out here. Concessions behind the stands. I redid this whole thing because remember I had a concession under there. So we have staircase up there, and then up over here. We have another seating area, some more seating. Concessions, got a team store built into that. Another camera. We've got all of these tables sitting here. Another camera well. Goes all the way around. Camera well over there. Some standing room over there. Escalator. I need to put 2 there. I need to move that over and put 2. So you have 1 go up, 1 go down. So I need to fix that. And then we have they can go back out underneath. You know what? I'll do it right now while we're in here. Let me move that there. That goes to there. With a gap between them. And push you to there. You there. All right. So you always need 1 going up, 1 going down. There we go. And then we got this grass, and at night that light lights up. I had this here before, but I tore out everything else, put the scoreboard, put a concession, more of a flat area, hang out. Same thing here. I need a double escalator. So let's move you to there. Yep, that works. And here's what it looks like at night. All right, need to save that. And upload it, and we'll be done. All right, boys and girls, who can we go raid? I don't have anybody. You guys have anybody we can go raid? If you do, throw it in chat. Otherwise, I'm going to let you guys go, and you can go wherever you want to go. Kaz, I don't follow him for some reason. Maybe he changed his name. I don't know. Throw his name in the chat and I'll send you guys over there. See if this uploads. This is a real pain in the ass because it doesn't always. Hey, it successfully did it that time. Hey, what do you know? All right. Yeah. Check this out on Diamond Dynasty. I have no programs left. We're they just released the Tarek Scooble, but everything else is done. Look at that. Everything's done. So. All right, I'll open that link in a new tab so I can grab his name. And then we'll go get the raid ready and we'll head on out of here. And I'll upload this. We'll get this raid ready. We'll get this downloaded, uploaded, and then I can start working on the next White Sox episode probably tomorrow. So, all right. Thank you guys. Appreciate you. Glad I could make it through the stream. Wasn't very successful, but it is what it is. And we'll just rebound and maybe have a better month of June. So, all right. You guys take care, and I will catch you down the road. You guys have a good one.